In this video, we are going to demonstrate how to knit a bubble on the right side of my fabric. The fabric is a ground cloth of garter stitch, so knitting every row on straight needles, and you can see the bubbles pop out on the front, and on the reverse side there's like little pockets or holes for the back of the bubble. So you're going to be knitting into the same stitch 4 times to make a bubble on the right side. So get your yarn in the position where you want to make a bubble. I'm going to make a bubble by knitting into this stitch on my left needle, wrap the yarn around and pull it through but not off, and then dip the needle into the back loop of the stitch and then come around and dip it into the front loop one more time and finish off by doing the back loop. So I've knit into the front, then back, then front, then back of that loop. And I can see I've got 4 new stitches on my right needle. I'm going to slip those 4 new stitches onto the left needle. It helps to have very pointed needles for this. Now I'm just going to knit these 4 stitches of the bubble. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. Again, I'm going to transfer my bubble stitches to my left needle. And now I'm going to knit the first 2 bubble stitches together, knit the next 2 bubble stitches together, being careful to not split your stitches. And then I'm going to pass the second stitch over the first stitch on the right needle, and that's our bubble formed. And then I just carry on knitting normally all my other stitches until I get to the next section where I want to make a bubble. In this video, we're going to make a bubble from the wrong side of our work, but we want the bubble to be worked so it's popping out on the front of our work. So I'm on a knit row right now, and I'm knitting across the back of my work. I'll knit 1 more stitch, and I want to make a bubble here in this next stitch. So what I have to do is turn my work so the right side is facing, and then slip my yarn over to the back of the work. Now I'm going to slip the first stitch on this right needle over to the left, and that will be the stitch that I make other stitches into for the bubble. So I'm going to first knit into the front loop of this stitch, knit into the back loop, knit into the front loop, and make a 4th stitch by knitting into the back of the loop. I now have 4 stitches, new stitches. I'm going to transfer those 4 stitches over to my other needle carefully, and then I'm going to knit these 4 stitches individually. It's like you're knitting a row on your bubble, being careful not to split any yarn. There. Now I'm going to transfer these 4 stitches one more time over to my left needle. Do it one at a time if you prefer. And I'm going to knit the first 2 stitches together. Then I'm going to knit the next 2 stitches together. Now my bubble has 2 stitches on the right needle. I'm going to pass the second stitch on the right needle over the first stitch, and that completes my bubble. Now what I want to do is continue working from the other side. So I'm going to turn my work so the wrong side is facing me, and I'm going to slip my new bubble stitch from the left needle over to the right, pull it taut, snug, and then I'm going to put the yarn at the back of my work, which is the right side over there, and I'm going to continue my knitting until I get to the next bubble instance when I want to do another bubble.